When I was a child, I always asked myself, why are there borders? Why do human beings, why are we setting up walls to delimit our territories? Why are we so different, Mexicans from the U.S. people, if it's only a river that divides us? Up until to now, I don't understand it. But I'm so happy that actions like this, we are able to bring down walls that are dividing us. Because it is student voices without borders, because it is through this site. I'm not going to need to show my visa, my passport, to learn about their cultures, because it is through this site that you are not going to have to wait for 2 hours to know the grandeur of our country. Today, not only are we here with good ideas, but we also set friendships that will bind us together forever, because this is the age, the appropriate age to make friends. What is built today can never be destroyed, and therefore that is why it's so important to be here today, setting bridges amongst both cultures, strengthening our relationships, and what's most important, thinking together as to what is it that we want to change and what it is that we do not want to change, because it is a fact that as Mexicans we do want to change our social realities. We want to change our civilization as Mexicans, but not our culture, but not our history, but not our values and not our identity. We want to change without deformities and we want to move forward. We don't want to stop being Mexicans. We want our roots to be deeper so that the winds of globalization cannot throw down the tree of our being. As an economist of Instituto Autónomo of Mexico, I have learned that to open free the markets brings efficiency in production, but it gives equity to everybody and justice. We cannot build a world like that. We have to change our scheme throughout globalization, see the ways that are different to the world, the way that our children has given us, our parents, our children, something we have to take care of. Everybody must take care of it, and this is why we must reflect together. We have to be together, Americans and Mexicans. We have to think together of a world that we once dreamt of. The challenge is with us. It's time to build strong relationships between both countries. It's time to build bridges that will get us closer and not walls that will divide us. It is time to build bridges that can make us brothers and sisters of our civilizations and not that destroys our culture. A bridge that can only be built with knowledge from both countries. A bridge that can not only be built with actions of the government, but also with the actions of society. This is a bridge that is built with young people like us, because through the site we will be able together to learn that Mexico is more than just charros, tequila, and mariachis, that the United States is a lot more than rodeos, skyscrapers, and rodeos. To know Mexico has a soul, and to know that through student voices, this soul of Mexico and the U.S. can become one without losing its essence. Ladies and gentlemen, this challenge is upon us, and the task is in our hands. Thank you so very much.